Hello, Sir Big Birds. How are you today? Good, I hope.
One in there. My sound isn't on. What are you talking about? Oh shit. God damn it. So, for some reason my audio has just been cutting out. Oh no, it's not you. It's not you. Thank you for telling me. I didn't know. I didn't know. Cuz I had it on and I switched over to a new tab and then for some reason it switched the sound off. So, I apologize, guys. I didn't want you sitting in silence. Thank you for telling me, Peter Freakout. I appreciate you, buddy. Hopefully everybody's having a good day today. What's good, Thag? How are you, man? Bro, I got some more diamonds. My dispensary is having a sale on their concentrates. So I got everything with a cool 10% off. It was very nice. But man, oh man, I hope all you guys are having a good morning. I'm having a great day. I don't have to work today. I got fresh ice in the bong, dude. I just cleaned it, so it's hitting like a champ. I need to buy a new down stem. I accidentally dropped it, and luckily it only broke at the bottom, so it still works. I just need to go get a new one today. So that's like 15 bucks out of my pocket that I didn't want to spend. How about you guys kick me over 50? No. Fucking pulled DSP bullshit right off the bat. Fuck you, Dave. Fuck you. A new diamond cart, bro? Holy shit, how does that work? If you like the fact that I'm getting high, please support. Bro, could you imagine? Like... just steal his model for drinking, but make it like dabs and shit? That's what a greedy scumbag would do. But luckily, I'm only a scum... No, I'm kidding. Nice. We got an empty chair shot, bro. That's a good point. Maybe. Live resin and diamonds. Yeah, I know. The one I like the most is probably, I think the one I like the most is probably, what is it? Fucking, Shatter? I like that the most. It's the most stable. You can get a bigger hit off of it. I don't know. Live resin. I love live resin too. It's really nice. Bro, why'd they put on the PS4 fucking theme? Putting everybody to sleep over here. There we go. Let's switch the slide. Hello, everybody. Nugs, bro, how are you, man? Nice. I've been up since 6:30 this morning when my dog got me up. You can hear his little paws clanking down the hallway. Clank, clank, clank. Comes barreling in the fucking room. Jumps on the bed. Dude, and then starts doing this digging thing. He's like, hey, wake up. I gotta go to bed. Or I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, god damn it. Diamonds. I think I have some right here. Let me show you this. If it will pick it up. See? This is some of the stuff I have right now. And then this. It's delicious. Crumble. It's not. It's more of a batter consistency. Here, let me show you. Well, I mean, I guess it is a little bit more stable than I thought. It looked more liquidy. You're right, it is. Let me see, what else? I think that's all I got for now. Yeah, I have some diamonds right here. Right here. It's a whole little bucket of it. And that's how I find it funny that Rich comes out here and he talks about all this shit about cannabis, right? And he thinks that we just don't understand what he's talking about. Like, bro, I knew you were abusing that shit. I knew. Because when you abuse it, you get the like that yellow splotches and shit. Like all under your eyes, and he was starting to even get it in his armpits and shit. He was abusing the fuck out of it.
Please, just leave me alone.
Well, and he's disgusting and doesn't shower.
I don't like playing this
There's
shit.
that too.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you subscribe on YouTube or not. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. I hate my fucking face cam. I hate my.
Oh, that fits better. Let me turn this up a little bit. There we go. Actually, let's pop this down a little bit. Test. Hello. Let's bring it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. 1 second, guys. My audio's all over the place. All right. There we go. Rich. Nah, if you do it in moderation, bro, it's not gonna hurt you. Well, I mean, I won't say it won't hurt you, but you know, like, moderation is the best way to go about it, you know? Yup. He was eating handfuls of fucking gummies, bro. 500 milligram bags. Just one bag after another. He would eat 2-3 bags of those motherfuckers. And then he wants to sit here and say, oh, but I wasn't doing anything bad. Bro. Oh, he is going after Harmon, bro. It's funny because no matter what I do, Rich just ignores it. He ignores it. He wants nothing to do with me. That's chef's kiss, bro. That's how you know I won. Dasher. What up, buddy? Yeah, Rich is a manatee. Dude, you are just pushing all those flankies on the floor. What are you doing pushing all your blankets on the floor? Huh? You want belly scratches or something? Blah. Sorry, the co-host wanted some belly scratches, so I had to give him some so he'd go about his business. Oh yeah, I have Kid Goku on my bong right here. It's a sticker. It's the opposite for me, Thack. I get really good prices on extract. I think for this 2 gram container right here was $22. This one was $12. So I get pretty good prices on my extract. So if you shop around. Rich, why are you so fat? If Rich was really about them edibles, he would have dropped acid, bro. He's just too chicken. He's just too chicken. He was never about that life. Never about that life. Yeah, they're both dummies. And it's funny because Rich is like, I don't live in my mom's basement. But he literally lives on a pullout in mommy's basement. Bro, how's that Amazon Basics cot working for you, fatso? Is it bowed in the middle yet? I bet he has cinder blocks propping that bitch up too. For under 50 bucks, bro, that's... He does literally sleep on a fucking fold out, bro. That's a very good price, bro. 50 bucks? I think they have quarter ounces for $15 where I'm at. So it'd be about 60 bucks for an ounce. You play a lot of Majora's Mask. I never beat that game. I got to the final temple, and then I got a GameCube, and I just kind of never went back to the game. So what, bro? The Switch? Did you get the Switch 2, Dasher? You seem like a guy that would be really excited about the new Nintendo. $5 of wax for 30. Oh god damn, that's actually pretty good. I could get 5 grams of wax or 10 grams of wax. I could get 5 for 50, or I can get 10 for 100. So I usually go for 4, and I spend about 80 bucks every 2 weeks. It's not very much. Your 4090 says fuck the Switch 2. Bro. Yeah. The new Doom comes out. Yeah. I got that shit preloaded this morning. I used to get those from a hookup. He used to sell us an ounce for 180. This was back before dispensaries. An ounce for 180, and he'd throw in a free gram of wax, bro. In some aspects, dispensaries have killed a lot of the culture, right? You don't need the hookup anymore. Yeah.
Today, we get to talk about Doom: The Dark Ages. Was it good? Is it a crapshoot?
I think the illegal part of it made it a lot more fun.
You're going to find out because I'm going to talk about my first 2.5 hours of the game from last night's early premiere stream. Is AAA back? Well, let's see. Plus, on today's show, we'll be watching
you got a point there, Tag.
Of Fallout, the TV series, Season 2, which now has a set release date. Plus, chill vibes and fun. All of this and more on today's awesome episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
God damn, he's so fucking desperate for a video game to come out. Oh, that ice is almost melted. I'm gonna have to empty that ball. Is Mike D, bro? Big ups, dog. How are you? I didn't know you were here. I didn't see you in chat. I'm sorry. It didn't give me your little ding. Oh, so if you guys didn't know, if you chat for the first time or you...
Alrighty, everyone. I hope you're all doing well.
Shut up. If you chat for the first time or it's like a few minutes in between your chats, I'll get a little ding that will notify me when you guys chat. Yeah, so when I'm playing games, there's no excuse for Phil to be missing his chat. If I can set up dings for you guys and make sure that I get your comments, there's no reason why he's missing like super chats and all that shit. and why he has to sit on them for like 10 to 20 fucking minutes.
Well, welcome to the show. Today is Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025. I'm DSP. It's the Level 1 podcast right here on DSP Gaming, and I hope that you're in a good mood because today I'm in a pretty
Sly
good
has
mood.
that technology, but
Late
I don't
night
have
stream
the
of
$1 million
Doom Dark
to
Ages,
buy it.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I
Had a
could
great
ask
time
007.
with the
He'd
premiere
probably
last
buy me a
night,
PS5
despite
or
the fact
something.
that getting the game to actually download and work was a chore. Because
you're
apparently
dumb.
Bethesda or Microsoft or whoever runs Game Pass or whatever really botched it.
It was Game Pass.
The pre-download
It was Game
corrupted,
Pass.
so you had to end up re-downloading again a
Oh,
fresh new
guys,
download.
I
after the fact.
downloaded and
Then you had to
have
try to get it to
fucking Doom the
activate by
Dark Ages
downloading
ready
the
to go
other
for
premium
tomorrow.
Content,
We're gonna
which would
play
then
it tomorrow night.
unlock the content you were supposed to get. It was just a big mess. All right, but we got it working, and even with
Yeah, I'll have to hit him up
even
to see
with the
which
drivers that I had to
thing
install
he
and
uses.
everything for my graphics card, and the slightly late start because of it.
Oh,
we had a
Dasher,
great
bro,
time.
if you get it,
Today
let
we're
us
gonna
know
talk
how it
about
is,
my
man.
initial impressions on Doom the Dark Ages. I'll just give you a little preview. All right. Already in the first 2 hours, I see this game being way better than Doom Eternal. I feel like they actually learned from the mistakes they made in that game and have dramatically improved.
Dude, I didn't
But
watch him play
we'll
it at
see.
all.
I guess some people disagree, which is kind of weird, but we'll talk about that today.
Honestly, in
Also,
my opinion, it looks
I wanna
like a
talk about
straight up
Fallout.
classic
the
game.
New Fallout TV show, season 2, is actually going to come out later this year, earlier than expected. I think a lot of people were expecting it to be like a 2-year wait between seasons, which is typical for a lot of these TV shows. But it's coming out this December, and a lot of people are getting hyped for it because this is the new Vegas season, where they're going to be going to, Las Vegas, based on Fallout New Vegas. Only this is supposed to be
It really
canon
does.
in the storyline, and it's supposed to take place after. So are we going to get the actual canon ending of Fallout New Vegas in the new Fallout show? I think that's why a lot of people are excited for it. So we'll talk about all this stuff today. But first, we got something to talk about. We got to talk about new channel points wagers on Kick. That's right. If you're not aware, if you weren't here last night, you wouldn't
You ever
know.
point at me again,
But
you
Kick has
fucking
launched a new
homunculus, I'll
feature,
beat the shit out of you.
A feature that used to be very prominent over on Twitch, and now Kick has it.
It's
So if
funny
you're a
because
frequent
I'm just
Kick
not
viewer
a
and you've
fighter,
been,
and
earning
I'm
up
so
your
much
channel
of a
points by watching
Snorlax,
me,
it's not even
we
funny.
can now do wagers. What is a wager? Well,
God
they
damn
call
it.
them a prediction on Kick, but it really is wagering your channel points. So, for example, we could think of something, and then basically we can do a challenge for it and go from there. Here, you want to do it? Here, let's do it right now. So we'll do a quick prediction to show everyone in the Kick chat what I mean. So we'll have option 1 and option 2. Start a prediction, okay? We'll have it last 30 minutes. So what should the prediction
Oh, hey,
be?
bro, Elijah, thank you very much. God bless you
how
too, my
about-
friend.
Will we finish talking about Doom by noon Pacific time? Yes or no? Start prediction. So
He never has a genuine reaction
it's
to
too
anything.
long.
His reaction is based upon what he
It
thinks
says must
people
be
want
between
to see from
145
him.
characters long, so it's too long. All right, I had to shorten it. That's stupid. Okay. So, an error occurred while creating the prediction. Try again. Right off the bat, it doesn't work. Okay, let me try refreshing my screen.
Bro, I think one of those panels are gonna fall off and it's gonna knock the toupee off his head. Bro, we're finally gonna get to see Mr. Burnside Phil.
Right again. Okay. So, the wager currently over on Kick is, will we finish talking about Doom by noon? So that would be in 23 minutes. So what you do is you wager yes or no. Do you think that we'll finish talking about Doom by noon or not? And you wager a certain amount of points. At the end of the wager, which is 30 minutes, I basically pick a winner. Did we finish talking about Doom by noon or did we not? And then the points get handed out based on the, how you wagered. Okay? So we can do this for gameplay. For example, we could do, hey, will Phil get 5 wins in the next, in the next set? Will Phil beat the next stage within 20 minutes? We could do these kind of wagers. And you guys can wager your channel points over on Kick. This was very, very successful on Twitch. People loved it. And we actually based entire streams around it. We had actually done a stream of me playing classic Super Mario Brothers. It was actually Super Mario 2, The Lost Levels. And challenging myself, will Phil beat this stage without dying once? Will Phil beat the stage within 30 seconds? And people would wager, and it was very, very popular. All right, so FYI, if you're on Kick and you're earning channel points, definitely something more interesting to use them towards than just the silly highlighted messages, okay? So that's an effect. We'll start using it today. We'll try to think of creative ways to use that moving forward. So if you're on Kick, utilize it. All right, very nice. Okay, everyone voted no. Well, we're going to start talking about Doom in just a sec. The only one thing I want to talk about before we talk about Doom is yesterday was a very successful day when it came to support, completely unexpectedly. Like, for example, on the first stream, it was Blueprints. And to be honest, I had 2 goals to hit to unlock DSP Tries It. Well, I didn't think we were going to be hitting any goals. I actually thought we weren't going to hit a goal for Blueprints, but that maybe we would have a really heavily supported
Here you go, Nugs. You were right.
And
you were right.
DSP Tries It today for Wingstop. But the opposite, well, not really the opposite, but basically what happened was we were doing Blueprints and a lot of support came in and we hit the first goal. And then it was actually a fellow streamer on Kick called Killdozer decided he wanted to earn all the channel badges. So he came in and he did a bunch of gifted subs, and then we hit 2 goals. So we ended up doing DSP Tries at Wingstop yesterday. If you didn't see it, it is live over on DSP Reacts.
Sure, keep lying.
On Wingstop, I tried 4 different flavors of wings, including Cajun, Louisiana Dry Rub, Mango Habanero, and Hickory Barbecue. Plus, I got their fries that were seasoned. FYI, there was 1 bone-in, 2 boneless, and 1 tenders order. So it was a lot of different kinds of things that I tried. If you're interested in Wingstop or what I thought, go give it a look. It was a mix. To tell you, it wasn't all good. It wasn't all bad. Some of the stuff I actually really liked, and other stuff I didn't like at all. Okay?
Rich, what the...
So
Rich, God damn it. There you go. That just proves it.
Now,
in your mind, you need to
70
compartmentalize the both of them together. They're the same person now.
Well, we have 2 options.
Would be Subway. We've been talking about Subway for a while. For years, I always rag on Subway and tell you guys I think it's terrible. The last time
the best thing at Subway you can make at home, and it's their Italian BMT. The only thing Subway needs to do is stop making sandwiches and just become a bread company. The only thing good at Subway is their bread. You can get better meats, you can get better cheese, you can get better sauces anywhere else.
Actually ate
but you
Subway
can't get Subway's delicious Italian bread
8 years.
Anywhere else.
Maybe something has changed. Maybe Subway is better. I know that they have a whole new menu. They start.
I don't like eating meat off bone either.
So Subway could be an interesting one. I'd likely get 2 or 3 sandwiches and try them all. Like maybe a tuna.
You need 3 goddamn sandwiches, you fat bitch. 3 fucking sandwiches. You hear this guy? 3. Yeah, I agree. For $5, you really can't complain, right? But asking a premium for their shitty product, no. Like, fuck no.
And something with cold cuts.
Can I buy a loaf of your bread, though?
Like a cheesesteak or maybe like chicken, something like that, right?
Dude, this bitch thinks Subway has cheese, like Philly cheesesteaks.
Option number 2 would be to order takeout from an actual sit-down restaurant. So think like Red Robin or
Bro,
Applebee's.
those are all fast food
I'm trying to think of
restaurants.
chains that are around here.
Bitch,
There's a few chains
those are
around
all-
here that we could order from.
Bro, those are all fast food restaurants. The only difference is that it's a bar atmosphere. Like, when you go to Applebee's, usually it's like you can buy beer there. You can watch sports there. You'll usually see families there sitting down and eating. But it's not necessarily a dining restaurant. It is a sports bar with a dine-in option. The same with Red Robin. At least the one near my house has it's just like primarily a sports bar with like an option to sit with your family. It's a fast food restaurant. All of them are. They use the same meat distributors that deliver to fucking Dairy Queen, deliver to Applebee's, and to fucking Red Robin. You know how I know? Because I used to manage a fucking Dairy Queen. Like what?
Because I've never done anything like that before. It's always just been like fast food stuff. So a lot of these chains are actually trying to compete now with fast food because fast food's become so expensive. You could order from a place like, Red Robin or Applebee's. You could get a combo for like $20. That's way better food.
It's
for
the
price
same
you would pay for,
food,
like,
you
McDonald's.
dipshit.
So could be pretty interesting. Let's figure this out. We have a few days, obviously, to
It
figure
is-
it out.
it's
We're now at
literally
61
the
goals
same
hit, 'cause
food.
Last night during Doom, we did hit another support goal. So let's figure it out.
Yeah, I don't
between
like
now
living
and then,
next to
but I think we should lock it in within the
like
next 24
loud
to 48
people.
hours. But if we can get it determined by, say, early Thursday, then at least people will know what they're contributing to hit. And then we can start talking about what to get. I have no clue. Like, if we went to Subway, I have no idea what to even get from there anymore because I don't even know what their menu is.
I don't even know.
Right, Jasper?
the only thing that would be it's funny.
He wants tuna. He told me he wanted some tuna.
It's your cat's talking to you now. You fucking are you an alien, bro? What the fuck was the animal's name from Futurama? The one with 3 eyes. Dude, I gotta agree. Peter, what the hell are you doing? That was fucking weird. He's running. Nibbler, thank you. Fucking Nibbler. Is your cat fucking Nibbler? Is it talking to you in fucking clicks and beeps, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
Salad from Subway. Yes, Jasper, but if we get
Oop.
Applebee's, you can lift the riblets.
Excuse me?
Anyway, so
Bro,
let's see now.
It's time
Let's
to give
talk
up
about
on
Doom:
that
The Dark Ages,
disgusting
my friends.
hairline.
Last night was the early premiere stream, meaning I paid extra money, $31.50 or something like that, to unlock Doom 2 days early. Why? Well, I knew that there was a new fighting game coming out
Dasher,
Friday,
you were
the Capcom
right, bro.
Fighting
It
Collection
was
2.
Nibbler.
I knew that we were going to want to continue playing the other games we're playing, and I'm like, let's get that early, gameplay of it in so we can get a good amount this week before we get into other stuff, right? I wanted to sink in several different streams of the game before we actually got to, say, the Capcom Fighting Collection this Friday. So how did it go? Well, first off, the game is running beautifully on my gaming PC. Zero complaints. I'm playing at 4K, 120 frames per second.
Oh, that's fucked,
Beautiful.
bro. I'm
Doesn't seem
sorry.
like there's any input delay or anything. Just looks gorgeous. I didn't have any problems technically with it at all. I think that it was really, really good. So in that regard, playing it on PC seemed to be a good choice. Now, as for the control,
Yeah, Nugs,
I'm
you got a
now
point there, bro.
on keyboard and mouse. That's a first for me. I used to always play all big AAA
Yeah,
games
we gotta
on pad,
tighten
right?
our belt
So
buckles
playing on
and
keyboard
lift
and mouse, there's
ourselves up
definitely
by
some
our
advantages and
bootstraps
some
for a while.
disadvantages. Okay, the advantages, well, you can turn faster. You can, aim more precisely, right? That's excellent. But keyboard and mouse has some detriments. For example, they want the E button, which is the button right, to the side of where you move forward with W, to be melee. Okay, that's easy enough. But
Melee.
then to the right of that,
Melee
shield.
is not two
And that's kind of
syllables.
hard to remember
It's one.
and or reach.
Melee.
Because it's kind of just slightly to the right of it. So to do the shield toss, which is essential, you need to be doing shield tosses to break armor in this game. I'm not getting it all the time, and that's definitely kind of a handicap. Okay.
He's really dumb.
So,
Like I picked up
FYI,
Hella and I rebinded her.
I do like the game running on PC.
her what is it?
But I need to adjust to the control scheme.
Oh God, can you shut up for a second? So I picked up Hella, and I've been playing with her for a little bit, and I rebinded some of her controls so I can get to them faster, right? Phil, why can't you do that? My chat has a very good point. Why can't you rebind this shit? Go into the settings and just change it to something that's more comfortable. Something you feel will improve your gameplay. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's literally a game. Play it how you want. You love Burger King. Think of it like Burger King.
Feel like I'll get better playing on keyboard and mouse the more I do it. But we haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm just kind of starting out, and it's like kind of like slow adjustment. You know what I mean? I have been playing keyboard and mouse Call of Duty for several months.
Like an elderly woman.
You know, for that, these stun
like an
grenades and
old
things
Russian
to the left,
grandma.
The Q button, and then yeah, the frags to the right, but nothing uses the R button in Call of Duty. So again, it's like I gotta get used to this using this button. Now, gameplay wise, here's why I think Doom: The Dark Ages is better than Doom Eternal. If you remember in Doom Eternal, they created this bizarre gameplay loop.
He's not gonna remember any of the story, bro.
At all. It was, oh, well, first you have to earn health, then you have to earn armor, then you have to earn ammo, and then you have to build your rage meter, and then you just play the game in a giant circle like that. Use this thing to build up this, then use this combat ability to build up this, then use this to do this. And it just felt
to Java Edition. Are you playing what is it? The Minecraft?
It did not feel like Doom at all.
If you're playing Minecraft, bro, big ups.
Now, here's the thing. A lot of people did like that formula. They didn't have issue with it at all. They really enjoyed it. I personally didn't. I felt like it went too far from what Doom had always been. You know, I had played the original Doom 1 and 2. I played Doom 3. I had played Doom 2016. And the game just felt like it was a spin-off or a different take rather than an actual major entry, official entry.
Hold on, let me switch over to this one. Yeah, I knew I'd have to fix it over here too.
All right, so I mean, I guess I was in the minority. Most people said they loved Doom Eternal, right?
All right.
So now, with Doom: The Dark Ages, I'll be honest, are there some things that are more modernized that feel very different from classic Doom? Of course. The shield, parrying, and tossing the shield like Captain America, that's not very Doom-like, all right? But let me tell you, this feels a lot more like classic Doom than Eternal did.
Is it a good game, Nugs? I've heard so much about it.
My health, then my armor, then my ammo, then my health, then my armor, then my ammo. Instead, you just focus on the enemies. You focus on what their weakness is. Some enemies have plasma shields that you need to destroy with the plasma gun, and then they blow up and kills the whole group. Some enemies have armor you need to break with the shield by tossing it like Captain America. Some of them you have to do the shield charge. You bash them and stuns them. Sometimes you have to hit them with a certain area or a certain weak point, and then you can do melee combos. I like it. Like, it feels better to me, and it feels more natural and more easy to get.
Oh shit,
and it feels more varied
you're playing
as well.
it for a
like,
while
as I'm
then,
playing, there seems like it's just more to it than, say, Doom Eternal, where it was just, hey, whatever means necessary.
You're getting your butt kicked in your dream. You're doing some kung fu kicks there, buddy.
Okay. Now, I'll be honest, the plot so far, you know, again, this weird space plot where the angels are aliens called the Martyrs, and they control the Space Marine. He's not the Space Marine. He's the Doom Slayer, the secret weapon, the Beast, they call him. And they've got him under this weird mind control, and he's going through space killing all the demons. But it's very apparent that during the course of the plot, he's going to break free from his control, and he's probably going to fight the Martyrs. Like, you could already tell.
All right.
It's going to be pretty easy to predict.
All right, guys.
But man, I just don't.
I'm a little sorry. I just picked up Hella, so I don't really know how to play her too well. But I'm gonna try for you guys.
So how I'm going to actually approach this, all right, is very simple. I'm going to suspend my brain when the plot plays out. I'm going to say, I'm playing Doom, The Dark Ages, for that smash mouth, adrenaline fuel, very good graphics, high octane, murder all demons gameplay. I want to be using cool guns, special abilities, beating the living shit, chopping things up. That's what I'm playing. I'm not playing it to get the world's most riveting story. This is not an RPG, right? Thankfully. Because imagine if you had an RPG and the worst part was the story. I mean, that's Avowed in a nutshell. A game that had decent graphics, good gameplay aspects, and the story was ass, so who wants to play it? Not me. In this case, the story seems to be the weakest point, but I think that's okay. Because I don't care about the story, I care about the gameplay elements, and the gameplay elements seem pretty darn sound. Okay.
I'll switch over to Iron Man, guys. I'm way better with Iron Man.
I only asked because my camera had a firmware update this morning, and so I know that.
I got it.
Sometimes they screw with the equipment. As you know, yesterday my mic didn't work right off the bat, so okay, it seems like it's working fine, right? It's good.
Yo,
it actually said that the camera will
all I
want to
say is that you're doing good as Hella and Iron Man, bro. Like, you know, I wasn't even tripping about that for real. Everybody get their practice, and I don't know, like, why everybody be getting so mad. And they'll be like, you're trash, switch, work on trash. That means I'm trying to get in practice, dude.
Oh, for sure.
You know, you can't just hop on somebody and then be like, all right, I know everything about this dude. Nah, you gotta get practice.
Damn. Fucking Punisher got me.
The other thing, there have been a couple issues. There was a game bug where my shield would not block, and I was in the tutorial.
Oh, is there, bro?
How to do a timed parry block, like you have to time it perfectly to counter, and then you get like a counter hit. It wouldn't block at all. And I was saying to chat, what's going on? And someone said, oh yeah, that's a known bug. Throw the shield, and then it'll unstick. So I threw the shield, and then it started letting me block again. I was like, now that's a really bizarre bug. I mean, the shield is an essential part of the game, and it happened during the shield tutorial. And I ended up losing multiple revives, and I had to redo the whole scene because of it. It was a really stupid bug. I hope it doesn't happen again. In addition, all right, I decided to play on, what was it, Ultraviolence or something? So this is one step up from what they're considering the default. There's the weakling easy mode. There's Hurt Me Plenty, which is supposed to be, okay, so you
dude, I love
FPS
Zelda's
before,
story.
You don't want to be too challenged.
I love the 3
Then
timelines.
there's this Ultraviolence
all
mode.
of
This is
them.
kind of like, for people who play FPS
But
games
I want like a
regularly and are
super
good at
serious
them,
one.
well, I play Call of Duty, but I don't play a lot of anything
wrong
else.
Spider-Man.
So honestly, I think it's going to be a little bit more challenging for me, and the reason being, the enemies take ridiculous amounts of your health away with one hit. I'll give you an example. I had 70 health. Okay, 70. I'm walking through a room that looks absolutely empty. I guess there happened to be a tiny enemy at the other end of the room. It shot a single handgun bullet, and it was somehow perfect aim because I was moving, but it still hit me while I was moving from across the room, and I went from 78 health to like 18 health. So you're telling me the little peon dude who's meant to just be fodder
the little
takes 60
peon
health
dude
out of your health bar each hit?
Here, let me switch back over so you guys can see.
And sometimes the game is ridiculously cheap. For example, I was fighting one of the
11
imps.
and
now the imps are
2.
slightly stronger. You have to hit them with a bunch of kind of bullet sponges.
There's,
and then they
yeah,
go
there
to
is
the big blades so you
21
can do
Zelda
melee to
games.
finish
They're
them.
all
So I'm
they're
fighting
all
one
great.
imp,
I
and it
haven't
goes,
played
oh, you know,
many
it's blinking,
of
it's weak,
the
melee. Okay, I do the melee to finish. I killed
handheld
the
ones
imp.
though.
Literally.
R.
There's
Kelly
another
knows about
imp
that guy. Are
standing
you talking about
directly
Phil?
behind that imp you could not see, and he just hits me right in the face and takes my whole health away. I'm like, well, what was I supposed to do?
What was I supposed
I
to
was
do?
killing the imp in front of me. I was in a melee animation. There's no way I can move, and I can't see the enemy standing directly behind his butt. So, you know what I mean? And it seems like that's happening a lot, where enemies are just like teaming up against you in giant waves, and they just shoot you from off screen. They shoot you from behind. What are you supposed to do? You can't always at all times know where every enemy is. And even if you keep moving, the bullets track. I have noticed that the bullets actually track you as you're moving. So they're like homing bullets. So I don't know if that's different on other difficulties or if there's modifiers or whatever. But for me, like, that's kind of ridiculous. So, and I'm only on stage 2. I just beat it. So now tonight we're starting chapter 3 out of 22, by the way. The game has 22 chapters. How hard is it going to be? If it gets so hard that I'm just getting destroyed, I might have to put it back to the standard difficulty. You know, for the stream, people wanted a little bit tougher. I said, you know, there's a
No,
million
you
difficulty
chose
settings
that
in this one.
difficulty,
I'd be
bro.
willing to go one step up to make it a little bit more interesting, but I really feel like this one is kind of like
I didn't even
really
know.
trying to stack all odds against you.
I thought
probably
that
because they were
Hawkeye
just
was on my team.
2016 and Eternal, so they're thinking, oh, you're a hardcore player of Doom. You're going to be kicking ass because you play this all the time. Well, I don't. You know, I played Eternal once. I didn't even like it. So, you know, I'm not used to this. It might be a little bit too much. I don't know. We'll see. All right? I want to keep going for now and see if I can beat this mode or not. If not, if I have to downgrade it, I will. I would like to not, but we'll see. I mean, we're only on stage 2, and it just seems like the odds are crazy against you. Okay? So I hope that we don't have repeated, you know, issues with game bugs. And certainly I hope that the difficulty doesn't get too tough. All right? But outside of that, I really like it. All right? So today, it's the daytime stream. Let's see how far we get in around 2.5+ hours of gameplay. You know, based on that and how it goes, that's going to determine how much more we play it this week. I have another stream set for Wednesday night. And on Thursday, it's a maybe if I'm going to play it on Thursday or not. And also Friday. So if we all really like it, I'll continue to play it regularly all week. We do it every day.
Let's see.
Maybe we don't want to do it every day because it might get too played out. I don't know.
I'm going to stick
right?
with
Let's
Iron
see.
Man.
Let's play it by ear. But the thing is, that's how the week's laid out. I could play it every day if I want. The thing is that Capcom Fighting Collection 2 comes out on Friday, and if you're not aware, the game has a ridiculous amount of games in it. Capcom vs. SNK 1 and 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, Rival Schools United by Fate, Capcom Fighting Evolution, Power Stone 1 and 2, and Plasma Sword.
Dude, they're starting to target
out of those,
me.
admittedly, I'm probably only more interested in CVS 2 and Alpha 3. That's probably the two I'm going to play the most of because those are the big competitive games. The others aren't as competitive, but I still want to mess with them. It's like, damn. That's like a ton of content in that game. So I'm probably going to want to play it all day on Friday. We're going to jump in around. We'll probably play, we'll do some Alpha, we'll jump to another game, we'll play some CVS, we'll do another game, you know, we'll jump all around it. So with that being said, maybe I want to play Doom every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then give it a break on Friday and then maybe come back to it on Sunday because I'm off on Saturday, right? Okay, so by all means, please let me know your thoughts on Doom. And by the way, one final thing about Doom. I apologize because last night, my OBS software crashed. Apparently, I've been having these memory issues with OBS. If I don't restart my PC regularly, OBS seems to overload the memory, and then I have to restart the PC, and then it's good again for like another
GG's,
week.
guys.
Okay?
Good job. Good job.
It overloaded last night, which made my whole OBS crash, which meant that the video was kind of corrupted, but not really. But what happened was when I uploaded it to YouTube, it took hours upon hours for YouTube to process it. So part 1
they
went live last night at like midnight,
damage, bro.
and part 2 didn't go live till like 3, 4 in the morning. So a lot of people haven't seen it yet. It is the highlighted video on my channel. I hope that you'll check it out. The game is good, and I'm really enjoying it.
Well,
so,
that was cool.
Give it a look. And good stuff, okay?
Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, is the audio all over the place?
I'm talking about Doom. So actually, guys, I did finish the Doom discussion by noon.
Oh, dude.
So, will we finish Doom discussion by 12 p.m.? Yes.
It's a beautiful name for a female dog. Especially
Choose
if it's
the
like
outcome.
a white husky or like a long-haired dog.
Holy crap.
Like a golden retriever.
A lot of people just lost a lot of channel points because 10,700 were wagered for no and only 1,500 were wagered for yes. So, someone just made out like a crazy bandit on Kick who just won all those channel points.
With Yoshi instead, bro.
Now, do you see
that is also a good name for a dog.
The wagers work on Kick.
Maybe
you
if it's like
no idea how to predict how they're gonna go.
A mutt.
I didn't know if I was gonna finish talking about Doom by noon. I had no idea.
Yoshi the mutt.
We did it by 3 minutes.
I think that's cute.
So, a lot of people just
with
lost
floppy
a lot
ears
of channel
and a
points,
long
and
tail.
some people just earned a ton of channel points. Okay, cool. All right, how about this? We'll do another one.
Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game.
Let's do another wager, okay? So this wager, let's see.
Okay, I don't want the game audio to be loud.
Let's see.
But I want you guys to be able to hear it.
How to do it.
If I have to turn the audio down, I can.
All right, how about let's do this one.
I will turn up Phil though, because I think I have no. Here, let me do it this way. Come on, Phil, talk. I have to adjust your audio level.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right, so this one is, will I raise $50 of support on this stream by 12:30 p.m. Pacific time?
Oh,
so
God.
30 minutes from now. Place your bets. Will we get $50 by 12:30 or not?
Nobody fucking
Place
cares.
Your bets.
Oh my God! It took him less than 5 seconds to figure out how to turn it into fucking
let's start off here.
A vehicle for him to beg.
Kind of sitting here. We start off today with a $2 tip.
You're like a half hour into your shit, or like a full hour already.
Oh man! So someone tipped $2. This is an anonymous $2 tip. I don't.
Sure it is.
Someone suggested this one before, and I'm like, all right. So here it is. Let's put it on the leaderboard first.
Oh, dude.
So this person says, idea for DSP Tries It reward. You should eat MREs. They're easy to get online, and your unique food review style will lend well to a type of food not many people have thought to try or review. Could be a nice way to respect the troops this coming Memorial Day. Well, the thing is about MREs, right? These, I forget what it stands for. I used to know. I forgot. Essentially what it's supposed to be is like a battle-ready kit, right? Something that you would be eating in the field if you were actually deployed out on a military mission. So it's supposed to have food that doesn't need to be cooked, food that's easily prepared. Just open it up in a can, pop it in your mouth, squeeze it from a tube, drink it quick. You know what I'm saying?
Are you retarded? You know what I'm saying?
Now, here's the thing about it, though. All right. Number one.
You ever just want to, like, slap the shit out of somebody?
Something that you eat all the time. This is supposed to be for a soldier out there in the field who needs a fast protein and energy boost.
Bro.
So they're not even necessarily healthy.
Bro, who's telling you? Bro, well, first off, who's telling you that you have to eat this shit all the time? Who? Who, motherfucker? Who? Sound like an owl.
They're not supposed to be. They're just supposed to be providing you essential nutrients in a combat situation. Right?
But I'm not in a combat situation.
Number one. Number two, not all of them are very good. Some of them apparently are. Like, some people have said they actually don't taste that bad. But, like, I'm 43 years old.
Oh, God, here we go.
Is that I'm trying to stay fit and not gain weight and not eat unhealthy things.
Excuse the fuck out of me? Didn't you just go, like, months on end? Didn't you just go months on end eating fast food after fast food after fast food, eating multiple entrees, multiples of everything? Dude, Hella's up here laughing at you, bro. You went months eating fast food. Pizzas, fucking sandwiches, hamburgers, hot dogs, everything, dude. And now all of a sudden, I can't eat that. I'm trying to be healthy. Are you retarded? I think you might.
Sodium and preservatives and things like that.
Oh,
now,
Lord,
certainly
here
I'm
we
not
go.
saying that when I do DSP Tries It, I'm eating health food, right? But DSP Tries It is essentially kind of my cheat meal for the week. Every other day, I eat healthy. For example, today for dinner, we're either going to have tomato soup with a side salad, or we're going to have turkey tacos. Okay? Later on in the week, we're having
tomato bull. I'm sorry. If you actually ate like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take the glasses off for a second. If you actually ate like that, why is Cat the size of a house? I don't. You're claiming that you eat like mice, that you eat small, tiny portions, right? But bro, your wife is fat as hell.
God, what are we having? I know we got white meat chicken. No. We have some kind of chicken my wife is going to slow cook and put in something. You see what I'm saying? Like, everything is lean, healthy.
Bullshit.
That's what I eat.
Bullshit.
My DSP Tries It meal
Absolute
is my cheat
bullshit.
meal
Bullshit.
for the week, essentially.
Bullshit.
And the whole point here is that I'm eating a meal that's my dinner, right? If I get an MRE, I don't even know if I'm going to like it. Now, imagine I get an MRE and I think it's disgusting. Well, that's my dinner. You see? I have to eat it or else I'm not eating.
Are you a fucking child? Are you a baby?
If I don't like it, I can't buy anything else.
Bitch, what? What the fuck is your problem?
Right? I'm not going to have multiple backup meals in the house. So just in case the MRE is disgusting and I don't like it, I have another meal.
We all saw the midnight pizza, bro. We all saw it. All of us saw fuck.
That I can make behind the scenes and eat. That's not the point. I do DSP Tries It. Even if I don't like the food, I typically still eat enough of it to have a meal. It's not that it's inedible slop that's going to make me sick. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, but I don't think that MREs really fit the idea of DSP Tries It. Do you see? Like, DSP Tries It is supposed to be, here's food, real food you can get from somewhere that it's a taste test, but it's also a meal.
But
you know
dude,
what I mean?
What?
What is Jasper doing over there? Jasper's doing something near my Switch.
You were just so full of shit. Dude, look at how bad he's balding. Look at that. You can see his scalp.
Hold on. I want to see what he's doing. Give me a second. I want to see what he's attacking.
He quickly switched the subject. He quickly ran away, bro. Quickly.
Honestly, nothing too interesting. He's down. He's on the floor attacking a wire that's just coming out of the back of my Switch. Because remember, I used my Switch for Paper Mario this last week. Yeah, that's all. Nothing special. Okay, so yeah, I don't like. Let me put it this way: I won't eliminate MREs entirely, but I'm just not too interested in them. Like, I feel like other things would be more interesting. Like, for example.
But it's supposed to be a reward for other people. It's not supposed to be something that you like or something that is interested in or interesting to you. It's supposed to be you giving back to someone else. So you're telling me that you can't even be inconvenienced enough to do something for someone else, even for 5 minutes? Bitch, you are the most pathetic piece of dog shit I have ever seen in my life.
Well, people said, what do you want to do? Multiple drinks compared against each other, right? Or multiple beers, multiple liquors, multiple sodas.
Absolutely nobody said that, bro. Nobody.
As opposed to an MRE. Like, and plus, I'll be honest, MREs are kind of played out. Like, everyone has done them. I know that there's entire channels on YouTube that does this crap. And it's like,
they're
do I really want to do that?
out.
At least in the case of DSP Tries It.
Yeah, because there's not thousands of channels to do food reviews.
And by me doing it today, I'm just kind of continuing that legacy. I get that there's people who do it who are way more popular than me. They have entire channels based around it, entire businesses based around it. But for me, it's something that's a legacy piece of content. I used to do it over 10 years ago, right? So anyway, we'll consider it. But I don't know if I really want to do it. If anyone is interested
didn't make sense.
in MREs, let me know. I haven't really heard many people really talk about it like that as a suggestion, but I'm open to suggestions. So let's see if people have any ideas. Okay. Next contribution. Okay, so Ever Cowboy fan, $1 tip says, I'm hoping to get back to Subway, and can I check out my my DMs? Yes, when I get a chance. Again, I very rarely have time to really read a bunch of stuff, but okay. So as for Subway. It's a major consideration because again, I haven't had
Subway, but don't ask me to do anything that would be funny to you, because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, 2017 was the last time that I actually ate Subway, so it would be interesting to try it again. But you know, it just wasn't good back then. It was terrible, quite frankly. I felt like the quality, I mean, they weren't ever really good anyway, but the quality had dipped so, oh, it's a bug. Jasper's got a tiny bug. It looks like a spider. You gonna eat it? He's gonna eat the spider. Jasper's eating the spider.
Bro, he has roaches.
It's a tiny spider. Hold on.
Phil has roaches.
Jasper found a tiny spider and he ate it. He slurped it up as a snack. There you go. All right. That's one of the benefits of having a cat. I used to have bad spiders in this house, okay? Out here, we have these spiders. They're called the wolf spider. Now, they start off very small, but they're very dark black. If you let them grow, they can get like this big. They're big black spiders, okay?
No,
but we almost never
we don't have those
because Jasper north seeks them out.
We don't have those in the north.
He eats them all. He eats all
we don't have spiders that get this big in the north.
A large spider anymore.
Excuse me.
Good job, Jasper. Good job. You can always eat the spiders. There you go.
Oh all right. Man, Dasher.
Okay. I got completely distracted. Oh, we were talking about Subway, right? Yeah. So I hadn't had Subway in like 8 years. And I've heard that Subway redesigned their menu. That now they have a different menu. That now they have fresh cut meats. They redid their chicken entirely because everyone complained their chicken was completely flavorless. Me too. I think it was terrible. So apparently they've redone it all. And apparently people are saying it actually is fresher and tastes better now. So maybe this would be good. Maybe I'll get like 3 staples. Maybe I'll get like a tuna. And then I'll get something with cold cuts. You know,
a tuna. Oh, shout out to Cold Cuts.
And then maybe I'll get one of the specialty sandwiches. It'll be like a triple taste test. Try them all against each other. We could do that. Okay. All right, continuing on. I received a $5 tip from Anonymous. Okay. An anonymous $5 tip.
All right, I think we can manage with this.
We're up to $8 of support so far this morning. Okay. Create a custom badge on Kick called the Badge of Shame.
$20 is $20.
Gifting 10 subs will allow the purchaser to apply the badge on someone in chat. If that person wants to remove the Badge of Shame, they would have to pay 10 subs or more. I think it would be hilarious, and Kick Chat is already used to toxicity. I wish Kick would have more things like that. They don't. You can't, there's no custom badges on Kick at all besides the subscriber badges. The VIP and OG badges Kick made themselves, and you can't edit them. So you're basically stuck with just those 2 badges and whatever your subscriber badge is, and that's it. I would love to design special custom badges. They don't have that on Kick. They do have that on Twitch. They used to have that, and I had those custom badges, but it's just not available. Just like the same thing that we've been talking about with channel points. I would love for there to be the ability to unlock special emotes or give a special badge out for people who accrue a bunch of channel points. But yeah, it doesn't work because they don't have it. So maybe eventually, I mean, since they just added the wagers/predictions, perhaps they will be adding more of these features, in which case I would love to use them. I think that the Kick Chat will become more and more entertaining the more that they add. Right now, I think these wagers, we're going to get them in place, figure out how to use them regularly. I think people are really going to like them. So let's see. Okay.
What? That didn't happen.
On the YouTube side of things, first of all, we have John with a 34-month notification. 34 months as a member. Thank you so much, John, obviously, for your ongoing support as a member over on YouTube. And let's see here. So John says, got some good releases this month. Elden Ring 2. Yeah, I will say this month is a great month.
Elden Ring 2.
Right now, think about
it's
the
Elden Ring
Night
Ring.
Blueprints, a game that we've been playing for a month. We're over 20 hours in. The game's absolutely outstanding and keeps getting better with the more mysteries and things that we unravel. The game is way more complex than it ever appeared to be at surface level. Amazing game. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Outstanding turn-based RPG. completely unique story, amazing graphics, great gameplay elements, great soundtrack, a game that is resonating on all levels, right? Minecraft. Now, I mean, this isn't a new game, but Minecraft has been a game that has stood the test of time. It's tried and true great, so I'm very happy to be playing Minecraft. American Truck Simulator. Well, we've only played it once, but it seems to be a pretty solid, chill, and fun game where I'm able to relax and talk with you guys, have a White Claw or two as we shoot the shit, and I drive a truck around. It's pretty chill fun, right? Now we have Doom the Dark Ages, which so far, Doom the Dark Ages appears to be really good, right? It seems to be a very good game. Actual AAA game that may live up to expectations or maybe exceed them, which is a rare thing in this day and age. Usually these AAA games disappoint. This one actually looks like it's pretty good. And now this Friday, we've got Capcom Fighting Collection 2, which I hope runs well on PC. I hope we'll be able to find matches.
Bro, that was not there on my screen at all.
That are good, you know, great games. I can't wait to play them and have a good time with that. So, yeah, we've got a great lineup. And remember, a week from Friday, it's Onimusha 2 HD coming out. And then remember after that, at the end of the month, we got Elden Ring Night Rain. So we got a lot of good, high-profile, good stuff this month. A very, very solid gaming month. Excellent. And I think June will continue with more of this, especially because of the launch of the Switch 2 and because of things like Summer Game
Diablo,
Fest,
that's good.
Xbox event, etc. Okay? Cool. We have received the first super chat of the day from Gabriel the Blessed, $2. And he says, itching for a DSP Resident Evil playthrough. Well, if you don't remember, back in the fall, there was a Humble Bundle sale.
Oh my god, no wonder we're losing.
Resident Evil 1 Remake.
You guys, you need to diversify a little more.
Remake. Now, when I say Resident Evil 1 Remake, I mean the original. Resident Evil 2 Remake, which was the modern one. Resident Evil 3 Remake, which is the modern one. Resident Evil 4 Remake. And I think did it have Village? Let me look. I'm trying to remember.
God,
I think it had 5 as well. Let me look because I got them all in my Steam library. So it's Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil 1 Remake. Resident Evil 0. Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil 4, the original from 2005, not the remake, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, and Resident Evil 7. And Resident Evil Revelations, Resident Evil Revelations 2, and Resident Evil Village. Yeah. Like, it basically was every Resident Evil game, okay? So I have them all. And I could play them whenever you want,
whatever.
You know, depending on timing or whatever. Like, we could do a throwback of a classic, or we could do one of the more modern ones a second time. Yeah, I have them all on PC. So that was a crazy Humble Bundle, and maybe we will do one at some point. I know right now, what I would say is there's no survival horror going on at all, right? And there is none. Like, if you look at this year, I don't think there's a single survival horror game slated for 2025. That sucks. I love survival horror. So hopefully we'll have some coming back, right? Hopefully. We'll see. Okay. Maybe it's something to think about.
You guys were fucking
for the fall, right? For like October-ish. Just play some horror games, toss them in, and bounce them to releases.
To be fair. But then again, what the fuck was I supposed to do? I was trying to heal them.
All right.
And they would all run ahead of me before I got there and then engage before I could heal them.
Let's see.
I don't know. And then they all want to be DPS. No tanks till the end.
I don't know about that. He's talking about something that happened in chat last night. It went right over my head. I got to read up on it. I don't even know. I didn't even see it because I was playing Doom. So let's see. What's my favorite classic and modern 3D Zelda game and why? My favorite classic Zelda is Link to the Past. That was the actual first Zelda game I ever played. I had seen people play Zelda 1 and 2, but I had never played them because I really didn't get heavily into the Nintendo generation until I had my Super NES.
Is a nightmare, you think?
Is the first major Zelda game I ever played. I played it so many times. I absolutely loved it. So Link to the Past for sure. 3D Zelda game is a tough question because when I played Ocarina of Time on the N64, I actually didn't like it. Okay, I did not enjoy it. And then I came back to Zelda years later as a YouTuber. Like the first Zelda I played in ages was Skyward Sword. Then I ended up going back and playing Wind Waker HD. Then I ended up playing Twilight Princess HD. Then I played the more modern Zeldas like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So it's actually a tough question. I don't know. Out of the 3D Zeldas, which one it would be the best? Oh, I also played Majora's Mask. I forgot. I did play Majora's Mask eventually, too. So I ended up catching up and playing all the consoles. I never played the handheld ones. I know there's like Four Swords Adventures and Minish Cap, or is it Minish Cap? I don't even know. And there's Phantom Hourglass and Phantom Train and the other ones. Like I didn't play many or any of those, okay? So I can't really say. But out of the ones recently, man. See, Skyward Sword was a great game, except the motion controls killed it on Wii. They really did. Like, it was a sound game, good, interesting plot, good mechanics, but the Wii controls sucked ass and actually made the game very annoying because you had to use the Wiimotes, okay? You know what? How about this? Wind Waker. Seriously, Wind Waker HD. I remember when I played Wind Waker HD with you guys. All right, it was live on stream, and it was a fun-ass experience because I never played it before. The soundtrack of that game is outstanding. I actually like the cel-shaded graphics. I'm gonna say Wind Waker.
How the fuck did I get in this building? Bye-bye, buddy.
Okay, so that's what we got so far. Currently, we are at, what are we, $11?
Skyward Sword was a good game. It was ruined by the control scheme.
Guys,
I hate it.
Enjoy the game.
Even the updated control scheme is terrible.
Please support it. Everything is appreciated. Super chats and memberships on YouTube, subs on Kick, and of course tips between the two. It sure would be great to get some more subs on Kick. As I've told you guys, sadly on Kick, things are way down. I lost something like 300 plus subs in the last week because, you know, during my birthday marathon, we got a lot of support. And then this new marathon I did was a flop because of the trolling and stuff.
Okay.
So basically, I lost all that support. I mean, that's hundreds of subs that were lost. It'd be great to get some of those back. If you're someone who likes being in Kick, if you're enjoying, you know, not only the stream over there, but also you're enjoying the new features that Kick is adding and that I'm implementing them, please support the stream today. In fact, how about this? So we got a couple tips and we got some super chats, right? We got one super chat. Let's get someone who's going to be the first membership of the day on YouTube. Let's get the first gifted sub on Kick right now. And let's get someone to beat Gabriel's super chat of $2. All right.
It wouldn't let me aim that at all.
Around. All right. Come on. Let's get a little bit going right now. Right now, people have no idea how to wager because remember the wagers. Will I get $50 of support by 12:30 p.m. Pacific time? Right now it's 12:18 and we're only at $11. So people don't know how to vote. At any moment, someone could come in and drop something, a contribution, and then boom, the vote gets flipped, and then, you know, it's a different outcome. So, so people don't know what to do. Okay. I got a $1 tip from, is it Minish Cap or Minish Cap fan? I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's what they said. Minish Cap fan. They said, heard you're talking about Zelda. If you can ever go back to the 3DS someday, I'd recommend playing A Link Between Worlds. It takes place 100 years after A Link to the Past. It's my favorite 2D Zelda. I bought it early on in my YouTube days. So we're talking 15 plus years ago, okay? I actually had a 3DS and I bought Link Between Worlds when it came out as a new release. I was going to have it as a game that I was going to take with me and play like on planes and when I was traveling.
Oh, God.
At that point, I was going to conventions. I was going to Street Fighter tournaments. I was doing it all. But what ended up happening was basically it all came to an end. Like basically with the end of Project 7 in 2012, I wasn't really doing anything that warranted me going to conventions anymore. And I found that the better use of my time was to stay home and just make a lot of videos. So I stopped traveling. I stopped going to Street Fighter tournaments and I stopped going to conventions. So I literally never played it. It just sat there. I think I played through the first dungeon, maybe the second, and I never went back to it ever. So it's basically an unplayed game.
I thought that was the enemy team.
Now, I definitely believe that it's a great game. I've heard many good things about Link Between Worlds. considering that Link to the Past is my favorite Zelda game of the old school, I probably would love this game. But as you just stated, it's always been a handheld. Now, at one point, all right, I did actually have a Nintendo 3DS XL that had a built-in capture device. I bought it off the internet for a lot. I think when I bought it, it was like $400 or $500, if I remember correctly, because it not only was a 3DS XL, but then they had basically hard modded it to be able to capture the PC. So I did playthroughs back in the day of classic like Pokemon games that were coming out. I played Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. I played one of the Monster Hunter games back when the Monster Hunter games weren't even on console, but were mostly handheld. So I did some of that stuff on it. Oh, and of course, Tomodachi Life. Who could forget
my fucking God,
run
bro.
in Tomodachi Life? What an insane game that was.
I'm sorry,
right?
guys. I'm not super
So,
confident
that was
with
like a
Venom,
decade
but
ago.
I'm
It was
trying.
like 2015, right? But then what happened was basically they stopped really making games for the 3DS because the Switch came out. And the Switch became the hybrid portable home console, and the 3DS just became irrelevant. And so I never used the thing ever again. Now, I actually found out that sadly, they don't sell them anymore. They don't sell that 3DS anymore. Like the company, I guess, went out of business. And I don't think the software works. Like the software for it doesn't work anymore. It's not compatible with current Windows. So I don't think that I can capture from that 3DS anymore.
I got him.
Not even doing anything for the team.
So yeah. So sadly, I don't think I have a way to play 3DS stuff. Now, what I would hope, and what like they've done with a lot of games, is they'll port it, right? They should port these 3DS exclusives to the Switch or the Switch 2, and put them on the Virtual Console so that you can play them. I would love to do a playthrough of Link Between Worlds, but there just isn't a way to do it right now that's viable. I wish that I could, but Nintendo hasn't really provided anyone a method to do it. Okay. So we are at 12 bucks a support. Who is going to step up and be the first sub of the day? Who is going to be the first member of the day? Who is going to support?
I want to get this fucking
Show.
Jeff, bro. No,
We'll do
yes,
it.
got him. Fuck you, Jeff.
Let's find out, because we only have 7 minutes left for the end of this wager. And now people are wagering extreme towards the fact that it looks like we're not going to hit the goal. In fact, tons of people have wagered that we're not going to hit 50 bucks
Give me a sec.
by 12:30. See this? Tons of people. Actually, 5,300 points say no. 2,600 say yes. So more than double say no. So what's going to happen here? What if someone all of a sudden drops a big amount of support, and then all those people who voted no lose their points again? This is why the wagers are fun. They were always fun over on Twitch, and I know they're going to be fun on Kick. So, can we do it? Can we hit 50 bucks of support in the next 7 minutes? Okay.
Bro, we got two
All right,
dubs
so
in a row. I'll
folks,
be right back. My dogs are barking. Up.
Today,
Hit myself in the face with my head.
a teaser was released for Fallout Season 2. I have not seen it yet. All I know is that it is the New Vegas season. And so what I'd like to do right now is I would like to watch this trailer along with all of you and see what I think. You ready? All right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch the new Fallout Season 2 teaser trailer.
Love your company.
This looks absolutely terrible. What kind of quality is this? This is ass. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again.
Hey, Sonic. God damn it, Reaper. I confuse you with everybody but yourself, man. Good afternoon, Reaper. How are you, man? This is Moron
Trying to
in
find the official
wheelchair.
channel. Where the hell is it?
You're fucking well, I hope you're
I
not.
can't, dude. Everyone stole it and put it on their own channels. I can't actually find the real teaser.
God
What's
damn it.
the YouTube channel it would be on? What would it? What's the official channel?
Oh, we did lose that one.
I can't find it.
I completely fucking spaced that one out. Okay, so we won this one. And that one, but lost this one. Did good on both of those ones. Did terrible there.
What the hell is it? Does anyone know? I know it's Amazon Prime. Do they have a channel? Prime Video. Let's see. No. Dude, I can't find the official video. Everyone stole it and reposted it. I can't find the actual official video anywhere.
The official video for what? What's he looking up?
It's not even on. It's not on the Amazon Prime channel on YouTube. They didn't even put it on there. They're idiots.
Oh, the Fallout.
Does anyone know where
trailer.
I can fucking find it? I can't find it to watch it. So we're just not going to watch it then. I'm not going to give fucking views to some asshole who stole it. And now I can't find the original video. This is dumb.
God damn.
Yeah. He's stupid.
No, look,
bro.
it's just people who stole it. It's literally just people who stole it.
He doesn't want to show it because he knows he'll get copyright claimed.
It doesn't come up. No, I searched Fallout. It's all people who stole it. It's not the real trailer.
Look at the smirk on his face. He knows he's lying.
This is trash. Well, fuck it. We're just not going to watch it then.
What a bitch.
Oh, well. It's not on YouTube, and it's not on Twitter. All this is people who stole it and re-edited it and shit.
You whine like someone with too much makeup on.
I can't find the raw trailer, so I'm not going to watch it. Then. Fuck it.
I can't find the raw trailer.
Seriously. Maybe, okay, hold on. I got an idea. I don't know if this idea is going to work.
Bro, Amazon puts their shit all over YouTube. They literally have a channel. Hold on. No, hold on. Shut up, Phil. They literally have a channel called Vought TV that's all about The Boys and is a parody on YouTube channels. What is it called? God damn it. 1 second. Hold on. What? Shouldn't be this difficult. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, maybe it is a little difficult to find their YouTube channel. There it is.
What aren't you telling me? I knew I would be the best PTA.
Well, I found it, but not what I was looking for. But I found their YouTube channel. Okay, here is a interview with
my name's
Anthony Starr.
I'm playing Rutledge in the movie G20.
Bring me the American president.
Okay. See, it's not hard to find their YouTube channel, but he is right. It's not on their YouTube channel. It's not. I looked. But then again, I didn't look too hard. It might be. Who knows? Dude, look at how thin that hair is. Bro, Phil, how long until you realize that everybody can see your bald ass head?
Yeah, this is the shitty one. It's terrible. Oh my god.
This is a shitty one.
Dude, everyone has this awful pixelated shit version. No one has the real one.
It's probably uploaded
What
to
is
Twitter.
It? Fallout on Prime. Okay. Maybe I can get it that way.
God. Let's watch a retard struggle to find something on the internet. After having watched one retard like myself struggle to find something on the internet. And I mean, I'm far more entertaining than Phil anyway. Now, let me sit here in complete
Prime
silence.
Video UK. No, I can't find. I literally can't find it. It's not, dude. Where is this Fallout on Prime? It's not even there. It's not on YouTube.
He has a real receding hairline. It's his mom's fault, bro.
Yeah,
his mom should have just like prom night dumpster babied him.
Just took this pixelated, ripped version and edited the fuck out of it to do react videos, and no one, like, I can't find.
Honestly, I hope in his next life he's forced to learn humility.
Forget it. I thought I had it, and then it's not there. It's not actually the real. It's not actually the real trailer.
I don't know if he went to prom.
It's the same one. It's 31 seconds, but it's awful quality.
It's
no one has the real
awful quality.
I'm seeing some production stills. It looks great. But until we get something real, I'm not going to watch this.
For sure, Dasher. What's up?
Is this good? This might be it. No, it's the dude, it's the piece of shit again. Are you kidding? Everyone has the same piece of shit. Are you kidding me?
Everyone has the same piece of shit.
Says the actual piece of shit.
Ripped, awful, low quality trailer, and everyone reposted.
Oh, hey, Nugs, that's not bad.
Fucking
I have no
and
interest
sheep.
in Fallout.
Literally, no one has the actual video. Oh my god. Well, anyway, the news is, if I can ever find the real trailer, I'll watch it, but I can't find it. The news is that they wrapped season 2. Season 2 100% takes place in New Vegas. People have found hidden production stills and things that showing people in costume, and it's in Freeside, and it shows all the different factions in their outfits. Even Caesar's Legion is in it. Like, they're all in it, which is really cool. And they wrapped season 2, and it's going to premiere in December. I think they were saying first week of December, perhaps. And then it's going to have season 3 has already been renewed. Now, here's the thing. I really liked Fallout Season 1. If Fallout Season 2 is New Vegas, everyone's going to love it because everyone loves New Vegas and wants that plot line to continue. But I do feel like they got to be careful. And the reason I say that is take a look at what's going on right now with The Last of Us. Last of Us Season 1 was based on The Last of Us, the first game, which was absolutely insanely good, right? So it did well, and they approved season 2.
He didn't.
Season 2
what a
finished
bitch!
Filming, and they already approved season 3 before season 2 had even aired. Now that season 2 is airing, they've lost over 50% of the audience, and the show is flopping. But they already have greenlit season 3.
Because
so maybe
of
they
Joel.
shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait until season 2 actually comes out and is fully out, and see how the audience likes it or not before you approve and start producing season 3. They really get so desperate for like something that they can claim is in production that's going to be popular that they approve stuff too early. Like
Go
season 2
the rest of the stream without making fun of his hairline. No, I could do
Doesn't
that.
that sound a little weird? Like they really are.
Look at
jumping
them
the gun and
goddamn
rushing,
eyebrows.
Right?
Sitting
So-
up there like they're fucking oars in a boat.
I don't know. I feel
rowing
like I
their
love Fallout
fat-faced
season 1. I
fuck
thought it was
through
great.
the water like
but I don't want them to
row,
jump the gun. What if the show sucks
row.
ass in season 2? What if it goes off the rails? What if it doesn't treat this franchise with respect and people hate the fact that they ruined New Vegas, right?
Dude has a retarded droopy face.
I don't know. So maybe they're going a little bit too fast. HBO going crazy here.
HBO gone crazy here.
The Roman Victor. Oh, by the way, it is official. We did not hit $50 of support.
By 12:30. No, you didn't.
Well, how do I do that? How do I see the poll now? Where is, oh, here it is. So, choose outcome. No, we did not hit $50 of support by 12:30. There we go. So these predictions, interesting. We could have, but there was no Hail Mary. No one came in here. An error occurred. What is going on? Okay, there we go.
I know, it's just full of retards. Oh, your dad liked season 1 of The Last of Us?
A lot of people lost some points. That's why it's
fun,
Fallout.
Right?
Okay. So, yeah. Let's see. I did receive another dollar tip from Ava Cowboy fan. It says, Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda, too. I've discovered it through my high school main math teacher, who said it was his favorite Zelda. He liked it more than Breath of the Wild.
The Last of Us. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Awkwardly enough, the protective father trope really resonates with older men.
Going? Good to see you.
Who knew?
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm serious. I just hit play on like 7 different people who had this trailer, and it's all a fucking like potato quality, peach fuzz, terrible.
Oh, hey,
garbage.
that's
you can
cool.
Tell it's either leaked or stolen. It looks like shit. So I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna wait till it really releases then.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
So
you should ask him how he feels about Ellie saying, "I'm gonna be a dad."
Tag me in chat. Let's have a little bit of back and forth. We'll do
oh
like
God, here we go with Q&A.
Whatever you guys want to chat about.
Here we go with Q&A.
Jump back into Doom: The Dark Ages. Okay. It was leaked on Reddit. Is that what it is? So it was leaked early. It's a crappy version. Wow.
Yeah, I think it is.
Alrighty. Okay. What were you guys like to chat about today?
Bro, he's getting no support. This is great. I wonder if he won't even get $50 before the game starts.
What's up, Joey Chestnut? No one wants to talk?
Bro, not even his Q and beg session is working.
Who am I squatting up with for Night Rain? Randoms. Is it even clear that you can make a squad yet? I don't even think that we know that yet, right? It hasn't been revealed if you can have like drop in, drop out only, or if you can do like a private squad. Kappa Barack Obama says, will there be new merch in my online store? I haven't even given a thought to my online merch in a while. To be honest, the store launched in the fall.
Making you money?
We had an initial wave of sales because I hadn't had merch in so long. And then since then, we haven't really talked about it. We haven't really thought about it, right? So if we ever think of new ideas and new merch to add, great. But
all right,
really
it's dad time, boys. And I'm going to take this one in the Puffco.
Yes, Ava Cowboy fan, please, you're going to ask me like 10 questions in $1 tip. I'm not going to get around to all the questions. I try to get quickly through.
It's one person.
You know what I mean?
Only one person's asking you questions, though, you dumb.
For one at a time. See?
You fucking troglodyte. If one person in my chat was asking me
Doom
questions.
And not Fear and Hunger because Doom
hold on, shut up.
Is just...
If one person in my chat was asking me questions and nobody else, of course I'm going to answer their questions. Like, of course. You just said nobody wanted to talk, and the one person that's talking to you is limited to one question? No wonder nobody's talking to you.
Gore, but I heard that Fear and Hunger is like extreme levels of realistic, disgusting stuff. Obviously, Doom is fantasy. It's a little different.
Is it? Is this the real life, or is it fantasy?
Today I'm doing good. I don't know. I feel a little tired out of nowhere. Like I hit with a yawn there. I was like, oh, I wonder why I feel tired. I don't know. Game Boy, how you doing? Well, I take that back. I know why I'm feeling a little tired. It's because my wife, works today. When she works, she gets up early to get to work. And when she gets up, Jasper wakes up. And then Jasper tries to wake me up. He's been trying to wake me up like 2 hours early. Then I have to get up. And I'm like, ugh. So I feel groggy. I had my first coffee, but I still feel groggy.
You're a bitch. You're a 42-year-old man. Nah. Let's put that in brass tacks. Bro, men our whole lives are conditioned to get up and immediately start doing. How do you as a man not have that internal driving force that when you're up, you know, you got to be doing? Now, I'm not saying we always are doing things, right? But you have the mentality of, don't bother me, I'm superior to you, and you'll do for me, but I don't have to ever do for you. Bro, you locked Jasper in that fucking room all night. No wonder he's trying to wake you up. And then you motherfuckers, you don't even... Out of a potato? Probably not. You don't even fucking change his litter, bro. You're a horrible, horrible pet owner. See? Nobody wants to talk to you.
Am I interested in seeing the Until Dawn movie adaptation? Did you guys even know it came out? It did. The Until Dawn movie came out already, supposedly, right? I didn't hear anything about it. Did anyone even go to see it?
Oh, wow. Nobody gives a shit about this.
The Until Dawn movie completely ignores the game it's actually based on.
He's desperately searching for content.
It's still playing in only certain theaters. I wonder if it made any money.
He's desperately searching for content.
Until Dawn movie with a production budget of $15 million grossed $44.3 million worldwide, according to Wikipedia, and includes $18 million in the United States and Canada, $26.3 million in other territories. So it more than doubled the production budget, and people consider it an actual big success. I didn't even know it came out.
What a loser.
I didn't even know. I didn't hear anyone talk about it. I didn't see any ads for it.
It's funny. He's like,
oh, did you know it's a failure? Oh, man, it failed. It failed.
And then he looks it up.
Oh, it was a huge success.
Who knew? Why'd you say it was a failure then, you fucking moron?
Right?
Yeah, eat crow, you fucking dork. So desperate for content. He has nothing.
Yeah. Huh.
Just play the game. Why are you sniffing your fingers, Wings? Maybe there's some Wendy's chili on there. Dude, I'm telling you. Exactly, Nugs. That's his mentality.
Until Dawn overtook a big Blumhouse bomb. What was the Blumhouse bomb?
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't even say. Anyway, apparently it did good. I don't know. I didn't even know about it. That's bizarre. Usually with these horror movies, they blitz you with all kinds of advertising and everything.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, I don't give two shits about the Sinking City remaster. The original game was terrible. I don't care about a remastered edition. It's so boring. I'm excited for the new Superman movie. I don't know. Like, the one thing about the Superman movie that was good was the music.
No. We are skipping this. I will wave my fat ass arms around like a monkey. Bro, you will not talk about Superman, the movie, in my presence. I am so fucking excited for that movie, and I refuse to hear any slander towards it, bro. I am so excited for a happy, fun, good Superman movie that has villains, that has the damsel in distress, that has Superman coming out the hero, that has him fighting monsters, bro. I want that. Because that's the Superman I remember. And the Superman I know. And that's what James Gunn did. I won't allow him to talk about Superman. Not on this stream. Not in my presence. No. Fuck no. Fuck no. It's okay if you guys aren't excited, but I am. And I don't care for his opinion. Lobo's coming, bro. Lobo's in Superman. Supergirl.
All right, guys. Anything else?
I won't spoil it for you, but
it's to talk about today, to be honest.
Bro, I have a lot to talk about today. So, okay, so Superman, the Girl of Tomorrow. Yeah, he's in Supergirl, but I'm not gonna spoil who's playing him. I mean, it's pretty obvious who's playing him. Exactly, yes it is. It's Jason Momoa. He was recast from Aquaman. Bro, god damn it. James Gunn is hitting it out of the park, bro. With Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner, they gave him the bowl cut, bro. Hawkgirl has the actual headdress. It's just, it's not some girl, you know, with wings. I mean, it is. But she has her actual suit. She has her actual headdress, bro. It's gonna be amazing, and I hope they stick to it and they make the whole Thanagarian thing, and they make them what they're supposed to be, right? I just want accuracy, and I hope they have the balls enough. I hope they have the balls enough to give us Static Shock and make Static Shock the Spider-Man of the DC universe. Do it. You know, have Robin there too, sure. But we all know Robin's gonna eventually be Batman, right? Depending on the Robin. Now they're saying it's gonna be Damian in what is it? Batman and Robin. It's gonna be Damian. So maybe Nightwing, Jason, and Tim are already assuming the other identities of, you know, Nightwing, fucking Red Hood, and Red Robin. But who they get to play Batman is hugely important. Hugely important. They have to push Damian, yes. Blue Beetle, it was gonna be Blue Beetle, but the movie failed. The movie failed. I think. It wasn't too popular. Here I am talking out of my ass just like Phil. It did fail? Okay, yeah. I kind of figured. I mean, none of what they were doing at the end was working. They did, however, design one of the most accurate Blue Beetle suits I've ever seen. And I really like it because I genuinely love the whole Guyver motif. And I really wish they went more into that aspect of it. But, you know, the whole thing. Shit. Supergirl. They've already cast Supergirl. Ultraman is gonna be in fucking the Superman movie, which means the crime syndicate is already on this earth, which means Owlman is there, Superwoman is there, Power Ring, all of them are there. All of them. If Ultraman is on this earth, then the Power Syndicate or the crime syndicate has to be there too. It's logical. You think the Ultraman is a clone? Okay, yeah, I can see that too. But no, I'm getting it now. Yep, maybe it's a clone that assumes the name of Ultraman, but like eventually takes the identity of Bizarro, because we know his design is different. But we know that Lex Luthor is the main antagonist in this movie. And it's not just going to be a 30-second fucking cameo on the back of a boat, right? It's gonna be true Lex Luthor, and I think that's what I'm most excited about, bro. It's not necessarily the return of like the comic books. It's that we're finally getting to see true to life characters from the books, because for as much as I loved Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot as Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, I didn't like Amy Adams as Lois Lane. I hated Lex Luthor in that movie. I liked Alfred, don't get me wrong, but I felt Alfred was a little too young to have raised a Bruce that was already into his elder stages of life. Because if it's a Batman that is based on fucking Frank Miller's Batman, then Alfred should be much older than Bruce. But in Zack Snyder's universe, they seem to be about the same age. He is old, but I'm saying aesthetically he looks about the same age as fucking Bruce, and that was a problem for me, because every time I see Alfred, he's always older. Even in other depictions, when Bruce is a young child, he's always depicted as an elderly man. Yeah, he does. But then again, if you had to deal with Jennifer Lopez, you'd probably fucking, you'd probably age a little bit more too. We all know what she was up to at those Diddy parties, bro. She was a freak. But anyway, you know, and I like that they're bringing in Supergirl and Crypto and the robots and the Fortress of Solitude, because you know what that means? We'll get a Batcave that has the Penny, that has the dinosaur, that has multiple levels to it, right? That isn't just some hole in the ground behind Wayne Manor, but is actually the Batcave. Because if they're going to give us a true-to-life Fortress of Solitude, which it looks to be, then I have full trust that they're going to give us a proper Batcave. You know? And for as much as everybody criticizes the older Batman movies, right? Aside from, like, what is it? Fucking, no. What the fuck is his name? It's not Bruce Timm. Bruce Timm did the thing, Batman the Animated Series. What the fuck is his name? Tim Burton. Okay. Aside from Tim Burton's Batman, which I have criticisms of, people really criticized the other Batmans, like Val Kilmer, fucking George Clooney. But the one thing those Batmans did that the modern Batmans don't is the Batcave. Tim Burton, yeah. You know? And in my heart, that's what I want. I want that. Oh, it's too campy. Yeah, but I don't care. In the era of, you know, the Deadpool movie, of fucking, you know, in the era of the superhero, we should be able to suspend our disbelief and understand that there is a giant cave lined with lead in the middle of a mountain outside of a city, right? That just so happens to house Batman. Like, it's farcical, sure, but if the 1960s Batman could fucking do it, and Tim Burton's Batman could do it, and Val Kilmer's Batman could do it, and George Clooney's Batman could do it, why can't this Batman? And I get it. Christopher Nolan's Batman was hugely popular, right? And he didn't have a traditional Batcave. He had, like, Batman outposts all around Gotham where it made sense, you know? But I want traditional Batman. And if they're gonna give us Damian and Raish and Talia and all of that, I want Wildcat, I want Black Canary, I want Green Arrow, bro. I want them all. I want all of them. And bro, guess what? I will give you this thing called money if you give me this thing called entertainment. Just do that. And I think over like the last decade, right, it's really been lost that the idea of entertainment is escapism, right? Too much faith in Marvel. Well, yeah, DC, I am, but it's based on what I've seen of the Superman trailer. And what is it? Creature Commandos showed us what Batman is gonna look like. So Batman in the DC, what are they calling it? The DCU now? The DC universe is a stockier Batman, right? Not as much as Frank Miller or Absolute Batman, but like a more traditional, stocky, 6'2" Batman, Who I'm thinking they're gonna go with is Jensen Ackles. It's a hugely popular fan cast. It would make sense. He's getting up there in age. He's coming off the success of The Boys in his time as, what was it? Fucking whatever he played in The Boys, I can't remember. But his name is out there, and it's tangentially related to superheroes already, but that's not to discount other actors from playing Batman. That's just one off the top of my head. In a pivotal role in Batman is Lucius Fox, Alfred, and who you cast as his parents. If you can get those three things, it's pretty sure gonna be a good movie. But this is gonna be a Batman that's already settled, so it's gonna be way past that. And that's one thing about the DCU that's kind of shaky. Are they gonna go back and explain the origin stories, or is it just gonna be a flashback in the movie that explains it? I'm fine with whatever. I'm just curious. You know what I mean? Warner Brothers, they're looking to make money. So they have no choice but to do something that the fans are gonna enjoy. They canceled Wonder Woman, which pissed me the fuck off. Thank you very much, Suicide Squad. Fuck you. They canceled Batman vs. Deathstroke, written by Ben Affleck. They canceled it because Ben Affleck backed out because of the fans. Well, fans. It was really people on Twitter attacking him. But dude, I just wanted to be successful. That's it. That's all. Just be successful for a little while. And in reading the comics, some of the modern comics are bad, but what DC's putting out now with their Absolute initiative, if these movies are anything like those, then there's hope to be had there. But if it's more of the indecisiveness, the corporatization of the movie making process, then I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna be more just dead end bullshit that turned the DCEU into dog shit. It wasn't good to begin with. Zack Snyder's big idea was to have Bruce Wayne be the father of Clark Kent's child. It was really fucking dumb. Yes, during the time that Superman had died, right? Lois and Bruce were going to have a relationship that resulted in Lois getting pregnant, which would result in Clark raising Bruce's child, thinking that it was his child. How? I don't know. Because John's supposed to develop superpowers. Kryptonian DNA is aggressive. So why wouldn't he develop superpowers? And more than that, how come Superman wouldn't be able to figure it out when he can see at the microscopic level, bro? Like, it makes no sense. And that's part of the reason why I'm glad Zack Snyder's gone. He makes visually appealing movies, but his movies lack substance. Sorry, I'm trying to be smarter than I am. I'm really retarded. Let me cook here. You know, but there's hope there. And everybody criticizes crypto, but tell me, when your dog is excited to see you, how do they act? Do they listen to you? Or do they jump around on your furniture and wag their tail and try and jump on you? This is obviously a dog that's a dog and not some kind of like home protector, you know? There's different types of dogs, and that dog reminds me of my dog. And that's why I'm really excited for crypto. Because he's adorable, he's tiny, like my dog. He's adorable, and he's like a foot long. He's no bigger than a fucking Subway sandwich. Bro, I'm excited for it. See, Phil, that's how you fill a segment, bro. Oh, we don't have anything to talk about. No, you just don't have any interest in anything. Bro, and that's the problem with your content. If you know, if I could get on my soapbox here a little bit, you know, you don't have any substance, no thought, no enjoyment to what you're talking about. And you can tell because the way you're talking now is in stark contrast to when you talk about something like Street Fighter 2 Turbo. It's obvious that you're not talking about the things that you're interested in. Right? And that's why it comes off as phony. You think, oh, where's the money? Where's the money? It's going away because you're faking it. And it's noticeably fake now. Like, before it's like, oh, okay, yeah, haha, he's faking it. But how do you know? The way you're acting. The way you're treating people. You know? You're using something that should be fun, like channel points, as a vehicle to beg for more money. Will I hit $50? Nobody gives a shit. Honestly, nobody cares. Find something that you're interested in talking about and talk about that. But anyway.
And by the way, for the love of everything, can we get some support on the stream today? We're at what? 24 bucks? Can we get
I really
first
do
sub
love
of the day,
DC
please, over on Kick? It's
They're
a new release day.
Bro.
Doom the Dark Ages.
Really
Let's get some subs over on Kick. Let's get some memberships on YouTube, for goodness sake. Let's get another super chat. We only have one super chat today from Gabriel.
I called it accurately, bro.
Support.
You left. Dasher, you left.
Excuse me.
During my triumphant speech about how much I love comic books. Oh my God. I'm just kidding, bro. Everybody could come in and out, man. Welcome back.
No, I've never seen the online
on
game
purpose.
On YouTube. I don't know what that is.
You're evil. That's good.
Do I play with Shin Akuma in CVS 2? No, because he's a boss character. He's not allowed in competitive play.
Not everybody likes comic books, bro. That's okay. I love video games too. I consider
playing Croc on the PS1. Movies. Well, I don't have access to a PS1. If there was a way that was accessible and people wanted it, yes, but I don't know how I would do it.
Like anything but like I don't know about like My Little Pony or anything. Oh, you were getting bored? I'm so sorry, bro. Maybe the music will hype you up.
Am I part of the alt-right?
Are you a part of the alt-right?
Control Down. I'm part of the Control Down movement. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh, Lord. What an idiot.
Are you a part of the alt-right?
Yep.
Am I going to see the new Final Destination? You know, I've seen every one. I've seen every Final Destination movie. I feel like those movies are mindless fun. Like, as long as you don't take them seriously, I watch them.
Yep.
So, there's been times
it was really dumb. Yes, it was so fucking stupid.
I'll probably eventually see it. If whatever streaming service it ends up on, I'll watch it. Gabriel the Blessed with a $4 super chat says,
what would you like to talk about, Dasher?
Super chat, $5.
You're part of the alt left.
Well, there you go. Gabriel says, listen, I'm the only person who super chatted today so far. Stop dragging your feet like schlubs. and someone do a $5 super chat. He's challenging you. Who's going to be man
Everyone
enough
is welcome here, man.
to do a $5
Just as long
super
as
chat?
you're okay with your opinions being
Is anyone
challenged.
man enough? Maybe none of you are man enough. That's what it is.
Because I say some
No, I'm
dumb
not going to
shit.
stream as an Uber Eats driver. Like, you don't think that there would be problems with that somehow, right? No, I'm not going to see the new Lilo and Stitch. I don't even remember the original Lilo and
I
Stitch. I
am.
only saw it like once.
I love that movie too.
Have I heard of the indie game Kenshi? Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I just want to live. I want to be able to pay my bills and have a little bit of money at the end of the day. That's all. Have some food on the table. Pay my, you know, have a little bit of fun stuff, you know.
No, I don't know about that.
That's all. I don't like a lot of excess. With the 80s, bro? What about the 80s do you love the most, Dasher? Let us know. I love the... I've always loved neon.
She is great. Is that true?
Right? I love 80s movies. 80s action
no, I didn't watch
movies
the Fallout trailer,
are my
apparently there is no
absolute
official
favorite.
version of it. It's a leaked version on Reddit that looks like shit.
The music was
so I'm not gonna
goated.
watch it till it actually comes out.
What about the 80s
gotta
do you
waste my
love the
time.
most, Dasher? Obviously, I like hair bands.
Well, no one was man enough. No one was man enough to beat Gabriel Super Chat. Wow. Sissies.
Most things about it. Yeah, the cars were cool too.
My favorite Disney animated movie was The Lion King.
Yep.
The Lion King.
Goated
I saw it
movie.
3 times in theaters. Yes, 3 times. That's how much I liked it.
Oh no. You like what everybody else likes. Fantastic. Do, 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 do.
I received another $10 tip from Tarantula MS, who says, "Hey, ya Phil, what's going on, Tarantula? How are you today? It's good to see ya." Thanks
Could
for
you
stopping by.
imagine
Hope
a
you stick around for some
tarantula
Doom
with
action
multiple
as we start with Chapter
sclerosis?
3 this afternoon. The game was great last night. I'm looking forward to it today.
Oh, I thought it meant monkey scrub.
We get some more groovy weapons. Because right now we're using the plasma gun and parrying and tossing the shield around like Captain America. So hopefully we have some more cool stuff.
That was my favorite Disney movie until I saw Toy Story. And then I love Toy Story.
No, I cannot reschedule my birthday so we can have another birthday stream. But there will be a marathon, likely in early June.
Who the fuck asked that?
So we just had one last week. I understand it wasn't as successful as my other marathons this year. People were upset with me. The next one I think will be much better. I have a great idea in mind. It's concrete. It's solid. It's not going to be determined by
95.
others,
Bro,
messing
I've
with it or
always
voting
wanted
with
to
it. I think
go
it's gonna be a great
to
day,
Pizza Planet.
but I don't want to talk about it yet. I want to talk about it once we're closer to June. All right? I'll start getting you all hype. Probably like maybe last week of this month we'll get hype, and I'll let you build it up for it and everything. Okay? We'll see. What about the eyeliner? Oh, I love eyeliner. I wear it all the time. Definitely. Heavy eyeliner, as you can see on my eye. Did you see it? Hold on. 1 sec. Ready? Yeah. So here we go. Ready? Want to see my
You're
eyeliner? Here it
ugly
is.
as
Ready?
fuck, bro.
See it? My eyeliner? It's pretty obvious I don't wear eyeliner. I have 2 HD cameras in my face every day. You would see if I had eyeliner on. Like, what are you talking about, right? Eyeliner.
Yeah, just like you're not going bald, just like you don't dye your beard, and just like you don't dye your hair.
That's correct. I've now touched my eye with the same hand I was picking my ears with. Later on, I'll pick my nose, and I'll pick my butt, and then I'll eat it. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I was looking at the wrong camera the whole time. Son of a bitch. All right, anyway. Eva Cowboy fan tipped $1 says, would you be willing to look at a second trailer for a Zero Escape bundle and Ultra Despair Girls and maybe episodes Aegis? Today, no. In fact, we're in the finale here of the podcast. I'm going to end the show within a couple minutes because we're past 1 o'clock, and I do like to start with gameplay, so not today. Perhaps in the future. Thank you for the $1 tip. Okay. So I guess we're just going to end today's podcast with no subs, no memberships, and no super chat of $5 as Gabriel challenged. Wow. Wow.
Dude, he lean in manualed somebody?
Okay, I saw the dumbest thing on X the other day. $5 with no... So I guess we're just going to end today's podcast with no subs, no memberships, and no super chat of $5 as Gabriel challenged. Wow. Wow.
What a loser. What an absolute fucking loser.
Okay, I saw the dumbest thing on X the other day. All right? Someone posted this up. They said, you know, this is what everyone has done, especially if you were a kid, but no one talks about. And it showed someone is in the shower. They open the shower curtain. It was a cartoon. It wasn't like a realistic, but it was like a cartoon, like stick figures. So it's someone in the shower. They open the shower curtain, and the toilet in the bathroom is right next to the shower, and they have a turd in their hand.
What the
and they
fuck?
throw the turd out of the shower into the toilet. And I was like, what? Who has ever done this? Has anyone ever done this? You took a shit in the shower. You couldn't hold it in. But you didn't leave the shower to shit. You stayed in the shower. And you shat into your hand and you threw the turd into the toilet. Like, what?
What are you looking at?
Did that ever happen to anyone?
No.
I've never done that. And really, if I had to poop and I was in the shower, I would
Why are
leave
we talking
the shower,
about this?
sit on the toilet. Even if
Why
I'm
are
wet,
we
just
talking
sit
about
on the toilet
this?
and poop and then get back in the shower.
Why are we
I
talking
would
about
not
this?
Poop and then throw the turd into the toilet.
Why are we talking about this? This is not funny. This is disgusting.
Like a quarterback. Like, you're bombing
Why?
the turd into the
Oh
toilet
my
out
God.
of the bathroom. Like, what? People put the weirdest shit on the internet.
It's not
And
funny.
they posted it legit like they thought other people were going to be like, yeah, everyone's done that. For sure, man. We just don't talk about it.
Oh, you guys want to see what I'm reading?
Hot Sauce just gifted a sub, despite the fact that the other day, Hot Sauce claimed that they had erroneously gifted subs to the channel.
Hold on.
And that they had charged them back.
Hold on.
But I kept checking, and
I'm
never
reading
charged back.
Batman,
Yeah, just for the record,
Superman, world's finest. This is number 4. We finally get to see Magog and Gog, and we figure out what their whole plan is, bro.
Try to get attention because it didn't charge back.
I'm
I
excited.
still have that revenue.
This book is good. I stopped reading for a while
thank you
because
to
I
Hot
was
Sauce
really busy at
for the
work.
gifted
But
sub.
I was reading it this morning
That
before
is
the
not
stream.
able to be ever charged back. Here you go. Cool. We did get a gifted sub today. That's nice.
And we got a gifted sub. That's so nice.
Honestly, I'm curious what books James Gunn is going to base Batman on. Well, obviously Batman and Robin. But there's so many different eras of Batman and Robin to choose from.
All right.
Like,
Hot Sauce, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you charged back or not. I kept it anyway. Like, yeah, it's not reversing. I don't think it ever reverses on Kick for some reason. Like, I have never seen anything reversed. You would have thought that someone would have reversed stuff because it happens all the time, but never on Kick. Every contribution I ever got on Kick, I kept.
mandatory prison
So, I
time.
don't know. But thanks for the gifted sub.
What? Somebody's getting mandatory prison time. Oh, battery's almost dead. Hey, Chunk.
Okay. Jasper, you're a nut. Look at him. He's going crazy.
You know you're a fat monkey?
He's going crazy. He wants attention. He wants loves
Hey.
and rubs.
Did you know your mom's a cat? Your dad was a goldfish. He got the brains of a fart.
Okay.
Gotcha, buddy.
All right. I think I'm going to end the show because Jasper
I'm
won't stop
gonna end the
crawling all over
show.
me. Winter Claire did a $2 Canadian super chat and says, I'll donate 25 bucks if you do 15 jumping jacks. Jumping jacks are like the easiest thing on the earth to do. Why would you donate $25 for
Do them.
jumping jacks? That's
Do
like
them,
so
fatso.
simple.
Do it then. Do it then. Do it
How about
then.
this? If you donate 25 bucks, I will do 15 jumping jacks. There you go. But you have to donate first.
No, that's not how it works.
So thanks to the $2
You
super
do
chat,
the work
but
and
you have
then
to
you
do it
get
first.
paid. You don't get paid and then
There you
do
go.
the work.
That's a fair trade.
No, it isn't. What a dummy. Dude, Toy Story 2 is goated.
I just have to rotate the camera around to the other side of the room, I guess. That's right. I don't fall for it. I'm not doing the jumping jacks first. You pay first.
You
then
are
I'll give
so
the jumping
goddamn
jacks.
stupid.
That's how it works.
You don't get paid and then do work. You do the work and then get paid.
No, I've not touched ads at all. But YouTube said that sometime, I thought it was the 17th. YouTube said sometime this month they're changing the way ads work. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Sure, Phil.
Because I do automatic ads. I don't sit here and say manually place ad here, here, here. So
Sure.
Winter Claire did
Phil.
another $2 super chat said that's not how it works. Well, then you're not getting it. That is how it works. You support me, and then I'll reward you for your support. It's not I do things like stunts in the hopes that you'll do something. That's ridiculous. That's foolish. I'm the creator, not you. Get it?
What?
Get it? You understand? Yeah?
Jasper, would you stop rubbing your face? I'm trying to.
You're a
update the leaderboard.
fucking loser, Phil.
What are we at? 46? Now we're at 48. Okay.
I know, they're really stupid.
Jasper, stop climbing all over the.
This song?
You nut. He's crazy today. Look at him.
This song?
Look at him. Crazy today. He's all over.
Oh, the song for Jesse in Toy Story 2. Oh my god.
All right, guys.
My
It's
dumbass
time to
thought
end
you
the
were
show.
talking about this
Thanks for
song.
a chill podcast.
I was like, oh,
Didn't
that's
have too much
fucking
to do.
funny, bro.
Oh, here we go.
But
Winter
yeah,
Claire,
that
another
song
$2
was
super chat. How
actually
much for you to
really
stop
sad. I
streaming
loved
forever? Well, you gotta figure it this way. It would have to be enough money to support my family till I die, since I'm not allowed to work ever again. So, I mean, how much would that be? That would be multiple millions and millions of dollars. We'd have to think about this.
Then that means you spend millions of dollars, bro.
Right?
You're a fucking
Millions
dumb
and millions of dollars. It would have to be. So. But the truth is, I don't think that you're serious. I don't think you're
No
ready to pay
shit.
the amount. Let me put it this way. The answer is more than you'll ever earn. So.
Oh, wow,
go.
Phil. Sure. What a fucking
That's your
loser.
true answer. More than you'll
You
ever
don't
have, more
earn
than you'll ever earn, so it
anything.
doesn't really matter. It's not your concern. All right.
But you don't earn anything.
Okay. So.
You're a panhandler.
Guys, it is time to end the show. All right? Thank you. Wait. Mozzie did a $2 super chat. How much for you to stream forever? Sadly, that's not possible because, you know, eventually I'm going to get too old and I'm going to either not be able to stream or I'm going to pass away. So
I
I
want
can't
that to
actually
happen.
stream forever. It's not possible. That's just, you know, that's just reality. That's the human condition smacking you right in the face, right? Wow. I received a $20 tip.
An anonymous tip.
I'll pay you $20 if you rip a booming loud fart on stream. Wow.
Sure.
That's an amazing offer. Well, first you tipped me 20 bucks. So now you want me to rip a fart, but I don't have to fart.
$2 or $20
I don't have to
from
fart, so what do I
Anonymous. Anonymous, $20. Sure, Phil.
I'm not
Sure,
gassy right
Phil.
now. I'd have to eat something that would give me gas. Then I would
Sure,
have to
Phil. $20 from Anonymous, from
Why are
a
you guys
random no one.
Why are you guys all of a sudden supporting the stream. We got Gabriel did a $2 super chat, $5 or more, and I'll match. Let's go. So Gabriel will match a $5 or more super chat, or more. He said or more.
Dude,
so
this has to be
too.
like Cat
and
downstairs.
Simply Eddie did a $2 super chat. I'll give $10 also if you do them first. If I do what first?
The jumping jacks, dipshit. Ooh. Okay. I had to put the co-host back in his blanket because he wanted to go lay down.
$4.99 super chat and says match that. Yeah, but technically Gabriel did say 5 and you did $4.99, so actually you're a penny short.
Are you fucking serious?
So I wouldn't fault Gabriel if he didn't match that because you're off by a penny.
Oh, please. Tupac, save us. Heal our soul, Mr. Tupac. Whew. I feel the pignosis just washing off of me. Lighters in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. Okay, that's enough being a dipshit. Jumping jacks, you actual idiot.
It ain't nothing like the old school. I had shell toes, a BBD, a killer piece of my leaves when I hit the streets. I'll bang Skelly, bring a Levio, and catch a kiss.
This is one of my favorite mixes that I've found, bro.
Dead. You botched by a penny.
That was our Tupac 2-second minute. Doesn't need to make sense.
Thank you, Ava Cowboy Vincent. Congrats on 17 plus years of content. Yeah, I started in 2007 covering Street Fighter tournaments. I started making
I swear, the people that say I'll match are just Phil on sock accounts. I swear. Because it's not hard to talk from a sock account while also being on your main account. I mean, it's not like that's super impossible.
Hey, Rich, ain't nothing like the motherfucking old school, nigga. And I know you kind of like reminiscing when I just freak it to you like that. So why don't you flip that shit for these motherfuckers?
Hello, how are you?
Really just let them see how you picture the old school. Because it ain't the same for every motherfucker, you feel me?
Regular gameplay footage in 2008. So really, this is my 18-year anniversary this year, but it's 17 years as an active creator.
You don't think so? I mean, it's... You could do it from the computer. You can do it from the same account while you're streaming. Watch.
Oh, I don't know what I'm more interested in. I don't know about... I mean, Zero Escape looked interesting. Like I said, it looked just like Danganronpa to me. I just think it has puzzles, right? As opposed to more like investigative stuff.
I know.
Player did a $2 super
he's
chat.
just,
How can I
I get that he's
Discord?
dumb.
No, I don't have a publicly used Discord.
Oh, yeah, you're right,
DM me on
dude.
X, although
You're right.
You all know I'm backed up on that. You can email me at darksidefil@hotmail.com. But if you email me an attachment, it might hit my spam folder. So honestly, I'm not sure.
That's the account I wanted to use to make like
they might or might not work.
Like
I've now received a $20
comic
tip.
reviews and stuff. From who? Phil? From fucking who?
Store it up. DSP tries it. Beana Palooza. Let's go. Wow.
What?
Thanks for $20 for that.
What? What?
Right. With that, we're at $103.
From a who? From a who,
so we are 2/3
Phil?
of the way to our goal. I really have to end the show though, because number one,
Bro, I swear he's just tipping
number two,
himself.
I want to play Doom.
He's just
so
tipping
guys,
himself.
We do have to end the Level 1 podcast.
Bro,
I'm very
he's just
sorry.
tipping himself.
Upset, but it is time to say goodbye.
He's seriously just tipping himself.
I'll be talking more about what I feel about Doom now that I have torn further into this. And I'll be talking about a nice chill Minecraft stream that we're doing tonight, and more. If there's new game news or whatever, it'll be a fun one tomorrow. But in the meantime, thank you all for a great episode today of the podcast. See you on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday. Snort. Extra snorts.
All right, folks, let's get set up. So, what do I want to do here? We should do the chair cover today because I forgot to do it yesterday.
Oh, Lord.
Excuse me, that's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, I totally
Then why'd
forgot
you
to do the chair
burp
cover
right into
yesterday.
the mic, you fucking
Let's set
nerd?
that up.
Oh my god, this fucking guy, bro. I don't want to watch him play fucking Doom. Because we're going to play it on Wednesday. And I don't want it to get ruined.
Screen off.
Alright, guys. I'm going to get on out of here. I will see you later tonight. I think we'll do something... Like, I don't know. We'll probably stream some Marvel Rivals or something. But, man, it's been a cool one with y'all. I love... Combat Pack 3 for MK1? Absolutely, bro. We could run over a few here for a second. Shit. I'd like to see Hotaru from Mortal Kombat Deception in a game that has a story that centers around the Chaos Realm. The fact the Order Realm was completely omitted makes no sense to me. Like, we hear that Havoc floods the Chaos Realm, or like the Order Realm, right? Okay. So then why isn't Hotaru hunting him down if that happened? A lot of that story didn't make sense to me, so I'd love Hotaru to be added. And a little bit of his backstory to be fleshed out a little bit. Let's see. I'd love the MK4 reptile skin to be added. Shit. Combat Pack 3. I'd like to see Deathstroke. I think that would be cool. Cabal would be cool. Shit. There's so many, bro. But yeah, I really do wish MK1 would get more content. But the sentiment behind that game, at least for me, is that it was a half-finished game. That it wasn't necessarily fully baked. And I feel like the cameo system was just an excuse to put in half-completed characters or reuse assets from a prior game. Because if you notice, a lot of the cameo skins are just character skins from MK11. And I don't know. I don't like a lot of MK1, but I really do like the way they did Sub-Zero in that game. So I play Sub-Zero quite a bit. Other than that, I could take it or leave it. But yeah, I really do wish that it got a Combat Pack 3. I hope they fire their writer and they get a different writer. I don't think he's doing a good job, and I don't think he quite understands the mythology behind Mortal Kombat. So the idea behind Mortal Kombat is that there is one reality, and it is based upon the body of the one being. And the realms are divided are his divided like consciousness into multiple realms, and they're separated by these things called Kamidogu, which keep the one being asleep, right? And that's why Onaga in Deception is trying so hard to acquire the Kamidogu so he can obtain the power of the one being and rewrite the realms as he sees fit. And that's ultimately what happens, right? So it's supposed to be one reality split into multiple timelines, because you could split a reality into multiple timelines and it still be one reality. It doesn't create a multiverse. It just creates different branching realities, right? So you can still have MK9 right? It was a shame that Bi-Han became Noob so early, because I really did want to see what his idea for the Lin Kuei as Sub-Zero. I would have liked to see where he would have went. I really did like the authoritarian aspect to his character, and I've always felt like the colder aspect of Bi-Han contrasted really nicely with the warmer inflection of Kuai Liang's personality. And I don't like the fact that they made Kuai Liang Scorpion, because it completely writes off Hanzo, and they make him a secondary character when he was the main character for so long. And I can understand why they did that, to give focus to different characters, right? Because again, Hanzo Hasashi was the main character for so long, because he is Noob's what is it? Fucking Ed Boon's favorite character. Sorry, I said his name backwards. Oh, imagine that. But anyway, you know, it's a toss-up for me. I could take Mortal Kombat at this point or leave Mortal Kombat at this point. I'm more focused on wanting Injustice 3 than more Mortal Kombat. So I don't know. It's a toss-up for me. Whatever comes, I'll be happy with it. Just as long as they add Deathstroke to Mortal Kombat, I'll be okay. But anyway, guys, I will see you next time. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the questions. I'm always open to whatever questions you guys want me to answer. Have a good afternoon, and I will see you tonight.